My president is black. Not my president. Trump is not my president.
Hey y'all,
I
it's
got one of those signs. Not my president.
Crab and the Fish, and we had to make a special video. We're blacked out right now, black and white, in protest, because we just can't believe that Trump is somebody's president. And it's November 10th, so it is 2 days now after the election. I went to work.
Niggas got work.
And it was crazy in my office. I don't know about Ashley's office, but my office. And they were going in and people were crying in disbelief and just fear.
What's dramatic though, and like they be crying like. Let me not get into that. It's just like, damn, like you crying, but how do you think we feel? Been through worse. We been through worse.
This is true. I'm utterly disgusted in America, and I can't believe that they've even elected a social media tycoon as the freaking, leader of this country. It just shows you what people value, and that's money, and that's power, and that's fame. And that's all people care about these days, and it's sad.
Attention. It's not just the fact that he's openly a bigot and a racist, but he has no credentials to be a politician at all. None.
Fucking apprentice.
Even
Stop
his
it.
acceptance speech, it was just so pompous. It was just like the things that he promised were things that weren't even that important. It's nothing Obama would say, like, you know what I'm saying?
The only other thing I'm more disgusted in than Donald Trump is the citizens of this country. The people who elected him, the people who didn't vote, the people who are on some fucking conspiracy shit. Like, yes, there are conspiracies in the U.S. government. Yes, there's corruption. We know this. But you don't just take away your own fucking right to vote, okay? And for those who didn't think it was that important to vote, obviously now you see it is important. And sometimes you have to do shit you don't want to do to get
just
shit
because
done.
You don't believe in Hillary because we didn't like Hillary. I didn't want Hillary to be that president, but I'd rather Hillary than Trump. If I had a choice to vote, I would have voted, and I didn't take it seriously enough, and I wish I had.
And now it's a lesson for everybody.
I wish I had.
Could have went out on the streets and registered people. Maybe I will go to schools and universities and try to get people registered, because the fact that only 12% of black people voted is an issue. And either that means you guys believe you don't have any power at all, or you don't give a fuck. And that's even worse.
It's because people didn't like bottom line is the people who didn't vote because they didn't like either candidate.
And that's
so
ridiculous.
They opted out to not vote at all. But I'm over it.
And I'm over racist ass America. And I'm over everyone saying there's no racism. Obviously, this proves just how fucking racist America truly is inside. But on the outside, I didn't really see that many Trump supporters. Everyone kind of hit it until he won. Now they're like, yeah, Trump's gonna bring our country. Like, okay. It's like on Facebook, people I went to school with, nobody was openly supporting Trump that I knew of, and now everyone's like, give him a chance, he's gonna change our country, he's not gonna do any worse than Hillary would have done. I'm like, okay, so you voted for Trump, obviously. Like, people who voted for Trump don't even have the balls to fucking say they voted for him.
They said, it's like, we watched the video earlier, it's all these redneck racist motherfuckers who's like Trump, but it's like Trump doesn't give a fuck about you either. If you're not a fucking wealthy white person, like, he's not on your side. He doesn't relate to you. He's not for you. He's not the voice of you either. You stupid ass. Like, he doesn't give a fuck about you if you're a fucking white person with no money. Know that.
And it's just, this electoral college has to go. Half the people in America don't even know what the electoral college is, or how it works, or how the votes are calculated, or anything. And that's just okay with everybody for some reason. I don't know. But the shit has to go. It's corrupt. It's letting people outside of the democracy have control, have the final say in important elections. The last one was George W. Bush, and everybody knows how controversial that was. So he didn't win the popular vote, but he won the electoral votes. It's over everything. It's brought out the worst in everybody. It's brought out the true colors of everyone. And It's annoying. Social
And
media is out of control.
What did you say earlier? Remember you were like, oh yeah, it was about the Electoral College. The only 2 times in history, for U.S. history, that this has happened.
This is the 4th time that the president has been won off of the electoral votes and not the popular votes. So, I mean, they say this is the way the system works, whatever, this is how it's supposed to be, but I really urge everyone who's a citizen of America and who's interested in voting, or who even cares about how this country is built and made and run, to look up the Electoral College, because it's very interesting and it doesn't sit right with me personally. So if you guys know anything about the Electoral College and feel any type of way, please leave your comments below about it, because I'm just so intrigued at how little people actually know about the whole voting process. Like, we've been doing this is I'm about to show my age right now, but that was my 3rd election that I voted in, and I'm just now really understanding the Electoral College.
Well, what do you feel?
Ridiculous. But have to make an amendment saying they're going to change the voting process. It would be, but it wouldn't
like that for a long time. But it would be good.
It wouldn't be impossible, because it's been like that for a long time. But it's also changed a lot too. Like, the founding fathers voted; they had to go through like 6 different types of voting styles before they truly determined how to vote. And they decided on Electoral College and not just a popular vote alone, just because of the times they were in. Like, it was hard to get information across the 13 colonies, because people didn't have radio and television, so it would be hard to get information about a candidate out. So they wanted people who were informed to basically be representatives of each of the states or each of the colonies. So that's how they came up with the Electoral College. Representatives from each of the states basically vote for that state. That has been started since the founding fathers. Now, we are such a different country from that time. Like, we should not be voting in that same style anymore. There's really no need for that anymore, except for the fact they don't want to put all the power in the hands of the general public. They want to create a buffer to prevent the public from making a choice that they don't agree with. And there's electors. I'm not going to get too deep in it. You guys can research it, but
yeah,
there are electors out there who represent each of the states, and these people are anonymous. We don't even know who these people are. They choose these people based on a lot of them may have House seats or Congress seats, but they choose these people based on loyalty they have to the parties and whatever party. It just is shady as fuck, okay? And it's a lot of room for corruptedness, and it's a lot of votes could be bought and we wouldn't even know about it. And that's why I feel like the easiest, safest way for us to vote and everyone to feel as if their vote matters is if their vote actually matters.
Yeah,
let every vote count.
Individual, and like, as for the states that are bigger, yeah, they would count more, only because the population in that state is bigger. Like, each individual vote should just be counted as a vote.
Yes, we don't need to vote.
Period. That's fair. That's equality. That's what America stands for.
That's democracy.
Yeah.
And there's no reason for us to vote by states anymore. They couldn't vote by population. Half the population weren't even considered human beings. Like, they were considered property. So back then, they weren't trying to vote by population. They wanted to vote by state. And now things are different. So we need to act like such, okay? And stop acting like it's fucking 1801, because it's not. This Electoral College, it even sounds old as hell. Like, just listen to it. Electoral College. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of everybody. I want everyone to stay the fuck off social media if you're about to promote your fucking ignorance. Because if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, don't get people to hop on your half-ass bandwagon. Why would you want to be responsible for someone else not voting because of some dumb shit you said?
Such and such, exactly.
Stupid.
Everyone be like, I agree, yeah, you right. Like,
didn't do no fact checking, nothing. And it's like, if you're not voting, Why would you discourage other people from voting? If you're not going to vote, then what are you offering me besides voting? Because inaction, you sitting on the couch, Instagramming and Snapchatting, is not a fucking alternative. Like, what is the alternative?
Some people feel like them.
Crazy.
They feel like it's almost almost kind of like a peaceful protest, even though it may not be proactive or fucking beneficial at all. They feel like by opting out of voting, like they're making a statement or that they're exercising their right. I've seen so many people saying, "Oh, our ancestors didn't die for this. Our ancestors
making up lies about history.
They died for the right to be able to vote or not vote. No, we died to be able to fucking have the same right as everyone else. But it's like, are you gonna do something or do nothing at all? Like, if you have the choice, you know."
My thing is, you're entitled to your opinion, but if you're not providing any options or alternatives for people, don't try to persuade them into inaction. The fuck? Oh yeah, join me in not doing shit. That's not, what is that? You're not Malcolm X, you're not Martin Luther King, you're none of that at all. Okay? People thought by not voting this was some form of protest or some shit. Like, you're not doing shit. You being on social media, sitting here Twittering, Snapchatting, talking about how you're not doing shit and watching Love and Hip Hop reunion. No, I'm sorry, you're not an activist and you can't down people for at least going out and trying to do something. Whether that vote counted or not, at least they tried. Okay? And you're not trying to do anything. It's disgusting. Mm-hmm. And it's sad to hear that Kaepernick, the football player who took the knee, that he didn't vote. That's so sad to hear.
I disagree, but I understand.
I do understand, but it's just like, you have to provide some options. And if you feel so strongly, because even I definitely believe in conspiracies and corruption in the government, and my vote may not fucking matter. Donald Trump may have bought this presidency back in 2012. We don't know. But my thing is, I'm not going to go off of what if and what if this, and then I miss the opportunity to make change. Okay? That's my thing. If you don't, like Kaepernick, he's just jaded. I think although he feels for African Americans, he knows that no matter who the president is, he has an $80 million football contract. He's gonna be all right. You know what I mean? So whether he voted or not, it is what it is. Like, celebrities, they can help lead us and lead the way, I guess, or show us the light. But at the end of the day, they don't live our lives as regular, everyday people. So they feel us, but not on the level that we're gonna feel it, because we're the common people. They're in the top 1, 2, 3, 5%. So I hope it gets better, because right now, just the mood, even in my job, is like every 5 seconds people are talking about Trump.
Okay, Trump is obviously racist, sexist, not qualified for politics, not ready to lead a country, not knowledgeable enough to make decisions when it comes to war. Like, what is this gonna mean?
I don't know what's gonna happen. I just know I don't have a good feeling about it. I don't have a good feeling about him, and I don't like what he stands for, what he represents, how he even presents himself. I don't like
nuclear weapons.
Above all, even forgetting his qualifications and his background or whatever, above fucking all, his personality and his aura about himself.
He's not sincere.
I think he's very disrespectful, and I think he's going to be very disrespectful to different cultures and international leaders, you know, and that shit is scary. Like, Iran or some shit pissing off the wrong person,
exactly.
And then being like, what are you gonna do about it? I'm Trump. Like,
exactly.
I'm sorry, he's
they come back and
cocky.
bomb us. Exactly, he's not.
The only thing I did know about Apprentice is that he was cocky as fuck and was like, you're fired, and threw shade at everybody because he thought he was the shit. Like, now this man who said you're fired is the president of the United States of America.
Yeah, you're fired, ass motherfuckers. Who the fuck y'all voted for? You're fired. Like, God, they're gonna fucking try to bomb us.
It's just a mess.
He said he wanted to ban Muslims. How the fuck? It doesn't matter. Muslims, Catholics, and how do you ban a religious group? That's what America is being able to choose what fucking religion you want to be, or if you don't want to have a religion at all. How do you ban a religious group? What are you talking about? What the fuck?
I don't know.
I don't feel comfortable having a president who said that he was going to build a wall. And that he was going to send back Mexicans. What else did he say? He said something about... One time he said something about... No, that was fucking... That was Raven Simone.
That was Raven
Simone that said that dumbass shit.
That's another video. Shit. She faked like she was disappointed Trump won, but she probably voted for Trump. She re-energize myself and get back positive, because this just negative energy is just...
We have every right to be angry. We have every right to protest. We have every right to say he's not our president. We're not going to accept this. We don't like it. But it's like, this is what it is. But it's now what we have to do as black people and just people in general. Everyone who disagrees, doesn't like it. We have to find a reason. We do have to find the positive out of it. We have to find how we could make this like either a lesson. Well, obviously, everything's going to be a lesson, but we have to find a way to make it positive, be proactive about the situation, because like just being mad and angry and stuff is not going to help change it or change what's going to happen for the next 4 years.
Yeah, so try to do what y'all can do, you know.
Try to do what y'all can do. It's like, what can you do?
I mean,
it's like, what the fuck can we do?
Like California, I've already signed like 2 petitions. One is to get the Electoral College. It's a White House petition that you guys can go on, and it goes directly to the White House, and it is asking for the Electoral College to be under review. That's like the first step. I'll see if I can find a link and put it in the description box if you guys are interested, and look up the Electoral College. Don't just be going against it because I said it. Don't take my word for it. Just go do your own research. Information's out there, and just know research is looking over and over and over again. So don't just use one source. You got to use multiple sources and decide what you think is the best information that agrees with collectively what you fucking found. So yeah, do your research, people, because we got to rise up. You know, if we don't take charge, I don't know what's going to come from this. They may have been like that 8 years of Obama was too much, and we've taken control and we're making America great again forever.
Black lives matter, and fucking we get gunned down the street. It does not matter. No matter how much noise we make, how much we're like, no, fuck that. They don't give a fuck. Like, can you see that? Like, shit is changing.
Damn. For one, we got to be involved in politics because they expect us not to be.
You should run for something.
And I don't even like politics.
You don't? You're like, I need to see a change. Like you always talk about.
I want to change.
Like this homeless.
I don't like none of it because
you have a voice and some type of. You're like, it's gonna probably take, and you care so passionately about it. You're probably going to have to be able to be in a position.
Our world. I don't like injustice. Period. Things can be better, and it doesn't make any sense why it's only getting better for a certain group of people.
And it starts with caring more about yourself. Like social media, all that shit made people dumber. It's about how you look.
Our president's a fucking reality star, so that's all you need to know about America and its citizens. It is what it is. We elect reality stars, and I'm just glad it's not the Kardashian family at this point. Because you know who's coming next. Kanye's dumb, twisted ass is going to be thinking his ass can run for president. And I'm not with the shits. No, I'm sorry. Never. No.
No one thought that even some of the Trump supporters didn't think he was going to win.
Their whole family, they look shocked as fuck. They're probably like, damn, the shit really went through? Okay. They kept up their end. Shit was corrupt. We don't know about.
I was going to say, there's some shit we did not know about that happened.
I mean, the votes were very, very, very close. Okay, so we do know that our votes, at least the popular votes, matter. Okay, but the Electoral College, it's a mess. If you don't get nothing else out of this video, be interested in the Electoral College, because I feel like they have bamboozled us for so long, and we're just sitting here like, okay, whatever. I still need to know more. I don't know as much.
I regret that I did not vote. If I could change it, I would go back and make that a priority. But every single month until the election, I wrote it on my board of goals.
I give you that. You did.
I said register to vote. Make sure that you vote. I was like, damn, that shit matters. That's important. Election was weird because
a circus.
Hillary, her character is very shady and flawed already.
This is not a pro-Hillary video because she was the best
people didn't even
person
want
we
her
had.
to be. Yeah, people didn't want her to be with the Democratic Party, like the representative.
Besides Bernie Sanders, I was with Bernie Sanders.
Emails, she's shady. And all that racist shit that came out at the end.
I for sure did not think Donald Trump was going to win. Ever. Never. I was
know
shocked.
that there's people that don't want a woman to be president.
The whole world
I was shocked as fuck.
Nobody thought he could really win.
It's because everyone who had this support didn't.
And that's what it is. You say it all the time. We're the minority and they are the majority. So they did what they had to do. Peace. Peace be still. You know, the next video will be more uplifting.
I know, we're all depressed and shit.
You know, we had to keep it real with y'all. And we did a special video just for this.
My president is black.
Until January 20th. Obama is still the president until the 20th. So, catch us on our channel. New videos coming to you Sundays
Whitney
and Tuesdays.
Politician. She's gonna be the motherfucking governor of California.
Oh wow! Politics is a dirty, dirty game, y'all. And
it is.
It's a dirty game, and I don't know if my spirit can take it. If it's meant to be, God will make a way, and I know that for sure. So yeah, join us next time. We won't be in black and white, you know, but. You know, we couldn't even pretend in this video to be happy. We just say we're pro-black. Like, we're normal and
normally
blackout right now.
Black. All right. Okay.
So power to people. You're so weird. Get your shit together. Alrighty. It's been the crab and the fish, and keep hope alive, everybody. Trump has been elected into power, but. Good for us. That changes every 4 years. So 4 years to get our shit together. We have 4 years to learn about politics and to get our people registered and to stand behind the candidates we want from the beginning. I didn't vote in the primaries, and I wish I could have. And I wish I would have voted for Bernie Sanders. So maybe he would have been running at this point. We don't know. But as long as we see another day and see another 4 years, we'll get to hopefully change this situation.
We made it through slavery and all kinds of other crazy shit.
We're resilient, okay?
Exactly. Like
women
4 years
are
of
resilient.
It's not gonna kill us
anyway. So hopefully, he just cools out and takes a lot of selfies in the Oval Office. That's what I'm praying for. Donald, feel like you're the shit and just let the time go by.
It's sickening. It's unbelievable. This nigga is our fucking president.
No, he's not. Not my president. All right, y'all.
He is.
No, he's not. Okay, y'all. See y'all later. Check out our new video coming out on Sunday. Not my president. Just the way it is. Oh yeah.
You gotta make a change. It's time for us as a people to start making some changes. Let's change the way we eat. Let's change the way we live, and let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we gotta do to survive. And still I see no changes.